and I do hereby declare that Vernon Coker is duly elected.
Can I start, first of all, by thanking John Robinson as the returning officer, all of the staff here who've counted the votes, and from Carlton Forum here, also the police and others who've made this all happen. Can I also thank my family, Jackie, my wife, but also all of my family who've been involved for quite a few weeks, and my agent, Mark Glover, and all of the fantastic volunteers, that we've had. Can I also just say, on a series that would unite all of us, on a night where it's a celebration of our democracy, I think we should also remember the victims and their families of the two horrendous terrorist attacks that there have been during the campaign. And I think the way in which all of the parties and all of the people of our democracy and our country responded to that showed in the face of that horror the very best of our country. And I think we should remember that at this time as well. The election, as far as I was concerned and as far as my party was concerned, was a view of competing visions of the future of Britain. There are very serious challenges facing our country, and you can see across the country that people believe that we need a different approach to the hard Brexit, which was and is being pursued by the current government, and something needs to be done about that. A Brexit that works in the interests of everyone and seeks to work with Europe and come to a deal with Europe rather than threatening Europe to try to come to that deal. And I think one of the ways in which came up time and time again when we talked to people in Gedling was the way in which it was so important, for example, to guarantee the rights of EU nationals already living in this country to be guaranteed the right of residence here rather than threatening them and using them as a bargaining chip. I think also people saw very clearly that there was a sense in which people desperately want a different type of society where fairness and equality and the gap between rich and poor is narrow, that there's proper investment for our schools and for our hospitals, opportunities for our young people. And I think, again, here in Gedling as well as across the country, people feel that that is important and something that they voted for and something that they wish to see. But finally, I want to say this. It's been an immense privilege for me to be the Member of Parliament for Gedling since 1997. And I want to thank the people of Gedling for re-electing me again in this election here in 2017. It's a great honour and it is a privilege. And I know that not everybody voted for me, but I've always tried, and I reiterate this again, I will always try, even if I don't always succeed, to do the very best to stand up for the people of Gedling, to fight for their interests, to be their champion here locally, but also to fight for them in Parliament as well. And I look forward to that over the period of the next Parliament. I'm delighted to have been re-elected, and once again, thank you to the people of Gedling. Thanks very much indeed.